Next, a security profile is vulnerability protection profile. So we're gonna use the same lab setup which we used previously. We have a HQ firewall. This is our LAN. This time we're gonna use a Kali Linux, which is a attacker system with the IP address 10.0.1.20. These are the detail. We have a LAN zone and WAN1 zone. These are the interfaces detail. Zone type is layer 3, and the security profile which we want to test is vulnerability protection profile, and this will be the name. So let me copy this name. After that, when we configure vulnerability protection profile, we will attach this to LAN to internet security policy. If you remember, we have a security policy LAN to internet where we already attach these two profile. So we're gonna attach this profile to LAN to internet. So let's start. Before starting this one, make sure that you have a valid license. So if we go to licenses, so we have a valid license threat prevention till August 11, okay, 2030. Second thing, that you have updated signature for application and thread, and you can check manually. Either you can make them schedule to do it automatically, because vulnerability, antiviruses and anti-spyware, these signature update on daily basis. So here we have the updated signature and you can install them. Okay, continue to install and you can install the updated signature. After that, make sure that you have the updated signature, which you can verify from the dashboard as well. Thread version, we have this one. And now let's start to configure. So let's go to objects, and object, there is a security profile and we have vulnerability protection. We have two default profile, strict and default. Okay, so you can clone either of these. So let's clone the strict one and clone and click OK. Now click on the strict one. Okay, now we can rename. So let me give them this the name and description. So these are the rules. Okay, these are the severity and these are the action. Okay, and if you need the exception, so the same thing can be applied, similar like anti-spyware and antivirus, you can put exception if you want and click OK. So now our profile is ready. Next thing, we need to go to policies to attach this LAN to internet. So you can click here and you can go to action and you can attach here vulnerability protection. Either you just need to click here and it will open only the profile section. So we have vulnerability protection, and which we just created VN profile, and click OK. So now you can see vulnerability protection profile is attached to this security rule. Make sure that this security rule is allow. We already discussed this one. After that, we need to commit the changes. Okay, for verification, we need to go to monitor, and again we need to go to thread. So previously we saw two thread, spyware, and let's go to, let me make them more. Okay, so that it can show us the vulnerability as well. So we check viruses and spyware. The third one, logs, which you want to see is the vulnerability. Okay, so now the profile is done and has been pushed. We commit the changes. Next, to test them, we need to go to attacker system. So I already open attacker system. Kali is the username and password, and we already configured this device previously. Okay, and to test them, it's better to do it sudo Kali. Okay, let's change the prompt to sudo.su Kali. Now the prompt has changed, and let me zoom it as well. Control Shift ++. Okay, to test them for test purpose, we already done these steps. We can run CLI command from here. One is necto and another one is nmap. Also, we can check the vulnerability through this website. I will show you all of these. And after that, we will verify the logs and monitor logs and thread. So let's start. The first one is Necto. So let's go to our CLI and type here a Necto dash host, and we will test a host here, this one. If you remember, we have a WAN here. So this is the IP address which we want to attack. Is better, okay? Even though you can put external system, either you can do the opposite direction from here to on this one, and you need to attach this profile to your zone. However, for test purpose, we are doing through this way, and the real world it will be the opposite way, okay? So let's go back to our Kali Linux and let's type the IP address 192.168.1.254. So one command is Necto for vulnerability. Second command is Nmap. Okay, and Nmap, I believe I use the A1, yeah, capital A and sorry, upper 192.168.1.254. These two command, it will look for the vulnerabilities. And now we can go back. So previously it was spyware. If we refresh, so you're gonna see vulnerability as well. And here is vulnerability, and here is from this IP. This time we are trying from 10.0.1.20, which is this system, and we are trying on 192.168.1.254, which is this one. Okay, our WAN, and this port 80, and these are the web browsing. So you can see. Also, there is a third command if you want. I believe you can use Nmap, and you can use, I believe, SV, yeah, and dash script. Okay, and vulnerability, and then you can type the IP address 1.254. So you can use this command as well, Nmap with script vulnerability and 1.254. So previously it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and this time we will see some more logs related to vulnerability, and here is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's generate some more traffic on this port as well. So you can see on both port, and these are the alert. Okay. So we can see the logs from here, vulnerability, because we have vulnerability protection profile. So let's plug them. Let's go back. So we verify. Also, you can visit this website, demotestfire.net. Okay, so you can do it by this website as well. There is a test website. Okay, so let's go to, if we have this website already saved. Yeah, I did not save, so I need to type this website from PC1. Okay, and the website is demo test dot this one. Okay, and then we have SQL injection. If you remember, we can type there is a sign, this one, R1 equal 1 and dash, and you can type the same thing as a password as well. Okay, and login. So this was an attack and the connection was reset. It was vulnerability. If you know the vulnerability, this one. So the last logs was HTTP. Okay, and now if I refresh, so now this time I generate the logs from 10.0.1.10. So let's see now. We still cannot see the logs. Yeah, it's come up now. And here is vulnerability and SQL injection vulnerability 10.0.1.10. Previously we attacked from this PC, and now I done this. I access this website. You can see from PC1. So this why this the PC IP, and this was the website. And we tried port 80 web browsing, and it was SQL injection vulnerabilities, which has been protected. Okay, so you can use this link. This is a demo website which you can use. You can say it's like a banking website, and if somebody try to use the vulnerability, in this case SQL injection vulnerability, so it will protect you it was reset. And then we go to monitor logs thread and we saw the logs related to vulnerability. Also, you can use the same CLI command show log thread to see all the stuff through CLI as well. That's it. So this was vulnerability protection profile.